Hello, mates and beautiful people. Well, it's been long. Yeah, I've been under the weather, so I had to treat myself well. If you remember, my last tutorial was not very good because I had cough and cold. So today, without wasting time, I'm making this exaggerated standing hanging sleeve, as we usually call it. This is quite easy to achieve, and there are different or several ways by which you can achieve this. So I've done like 2 or 3 out of this because I'll be attaching it to a gown that is already on the way. So I just want to upload this tutorial first, then later I'm going to be uploading the tutorial of the gown where I fixed these sleeves. So let me just show you a quick run on how to achieve this beautiful sleeve. So I'll be setting this to a side, and then I'll be doing the other two of I'll be doing one to show you how I did it, and then the other one I'll be doing that off camera. So it's going to be 2 for each side of the sleeves. Thank you to all my amazing subscribers. Thank you all. I know you all missed me because I missed you all so much. So the length I'll be working with is 22 inches, and then the width is no the length is sorry the length is 8 inches, and then the width, that is the longer part, is 22 inches. Then the shorter part is 8 inches, or you can go for 10 inches depending on how big you want your sleeve to be. So on one part of that, as you can see, I've already ironed an interfacing. I used a mild one, a soft interfacing. I don't want to use the hard one because using the hard one, when you want to fix this on your fabric, it will give you tough time. So I would advise you use a softer one and then make use of a grain line just like I'm using. So I just went ahead and ran stitches on both sides. I ran half inch on both sides, as you can see. So I'm going to be notching it. Please make sure you are very careful when you are notching this part so that you won't cut through the sewing. So I'm happy that my voice is back because I just could not make any tutorial, upload any tutorial, because I was just coughing, and in fact the catarrh was serious. You know what took me like almost 2 weeks before it could at least make me to even remember to do this tutorial. You know that it was really much. So yes, I'm flipping that out, as you can see, and so I'm going to be giving this a very good press so that it would lay flat, and then we're going to be going right ahead for the next thing. So let me just use my iron and do this, and then I'll be right back. So I've gone ahead to do that. You can see it is all laying flat now. So the next thing I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be bringing in or introducing my crinoline, or horse hair braid as some would call it. So whatever you call it is so far you understand what I mean. So for this I'll be making use of a 2 inches in length or in width. Yeah, so this is 2 inches. So if you want to make use of a bigger one, please feel free to do that. So I'll just be marking. I will not be marking exactly 2 inches, because if you mark exactly 2 inches, this is going to make the passing of the thing a little bit difficult, and it may get rumpled. And also I would advise that you mark 2.5 inches. Mark 2.5 inches on both sides of this, as you see me do now. So I'm just going to run the stitches all the way down on both sides, and then I'll be back to show you the next step. So I've gone ahead to run the stitches on both sides. So you please always use a matching thread. Like this one, I used a green thread, so that is why you're not even seeing anything. So please kindly make sure you use a matching thread when doing this. So I'm just going to be passing this through that. Just take it easy and then pass it through. And for this horsehair braid, I would advise you don't use a thicker one, because you're still going to be pleating both sides of this thing. Because if you use a thicker one, it will make it difficult for you to sew. You remember it already has an interfacing. So the essence, you may leave only the interfacing and then go ahead and do your sleeve, yeah, if that is what you want. But I just felt like with time or over time, that interfacing may get soft, and then the whole idea of that sleeve hanging will just die off. So in order to avert or prevent that from happening, that is why I'm attaching this crinoline, so that even when the interfacing, because of washing of the clothes and all, becomes soft, and it will not collapse. So this crinoline or horsehair braid will still let it have that effect of standing. So I'm passing it through. As you can see, I've passed it on both holes that I made, and then I'm cutting out the excesses. So you can see this is what we have right about now. So you can see, if you fold it into two, you can see that our sleeve is even standing already and giving you that very beautiful vibe. But we are not yet through. So the next thing we're going to be doing now is to just make some pleats. So depending on how big you want yours exaggerated, sorry my camera was not capturing that, but I'll be pushing it lower so that you'll see it very well. So I'm just going to make like 3 pleats on that side, like 1 inch intervals, but everything on that side I just want it to be 4 inches. So I'll make sure that when pleating I pleat and I have 4 inches on that side. So let me just take my tape and then measure that. So you can see I have 4 inches. So when I want to take it to my sewing machine, I'm going to be making sure that what I'm going to be pleating, everything must be 4 inches. And then on this other side, I'll follow the line that I've already pleated and then repeat or replicate the exact pleating that I made there right here. So let me quickly do that and I'll be right back. Yeah. So I've already done that on both sides. So let me just quickly show you so that you would know that I got 4 inches. So you can see this is 4 inches. And then on this other side as well is 4 inches. So any inches you would want for your own, please kindly go ahead and do that. So yes, and so our sleeve is almost ready. And so if you want to fix yours, you can just go right ahead like this and then attach it to your sleeve and then you're good to go. But I don't, because I'm going to be fixing 2 for each side of the sleeves, I wouldn't want this to be too exaggerated because double is quite big. So I would take this to my sewing ironing board, sorry, give it a very good press and then the back. So you can see it's all relaxed. It's no longer bugaing and everything. Don't mind me showing shoulders. So you can see it's laying flat. So you can see the difference between this and the first before ironing it. So with this kind of after doing all this ironing, you can now open it up the way you want it exaggerated. Mind you, this is because it's going to be 2. That is why I did it like that. But if you still like it like that, fine. You can just go right ahead and do it. So basically, we are through. And this is how our sleeve came out of it. Isn't this beautiful? Please, if you enjoyed watching this tutorial, please kindly hit on the subscribe button. Like, share, and kindly give this a very big thumbs up. So watch out for the next tutorial where I'll be attaching the sleeves to the gown. Thank you all and goodbye. Bye.